22 minutes past 8. Asbestos was widely used in the building industry in the 1960s and 70s, but it was banned here in the UK in 1999 after a link was established to a number of different lung diseases.
Now, figures seen by BBC Breakfast suggest asbestos is still present in nearly 9 out of 10 schools in the UK, higher than previous official estimates.
Well, it can be managed safely if it's left undisturbed, but there have been calls for urgent action to make schools safer. As Breakfast, Tim Muffet reports.
Family time has never felt more important for Chris Wallace.
They opened my stomach to find tumours growing on my stomach wall. You know, the future is grim.
Chris is 37 and is dying from mesothelioma, a cancer almost always caused by exposure to asbestos. It now claims 2,500 lives in Britain each year. Chris believes he came into contact with asbestos whilst at school in Devon.
As far as classroom goes, there'd be holes in the walls in a steel frame prefab building where they use asbestos to lag for insulation. In basement classrooms there was dust on tables, which was just wiped off.
Do you feel angry now? Do you feel resentful?
Angry at first, I mean, obviously emotional. Asbestos will kill thousands of people, and I don't believe enough's being done to prevent this for the future years.
Chris received an out-of-court settlement from Devon County Council, who have not accepted liability. In a statement, the council said it takes great care to manage asbestos in its buildings. All Devon schools have been surveyed for asbestos. Each school holds a full record of any asbestos in its buildings. Asbestos was widely used for fireproofing and thermal insulation. Breathing in fibres can be fatal. It wasn't banned in the UK until 1999, but undisturbed, asbestos needn't pose a threat.
If you give me the magic wand, I'll wave it now and then it'll all be gone, and that'll be nice and easy. I mean, if we could do that, clearly, fantastic. But we can't. It's here, it's endemic. If it's under control and we monitor it, then that is the safest policy.
Some of the schools were particularly built in the 1960s.
But some believe that approach isn't good enough for schools.
Contain a huge amount of asbestos.
Michael Lees lost his wife Gina 15 years ago to mesothelioma. She had taught in several schools.
It's frankly pure rhetoric if you say in a school if it's not disturbed or damaged, because inevitably if the asbestos is accessible to children, it is going to be disturbed. In Wales, all the councils...
Michael has collated Freedom of Information requests issued to local authorities across the UK, asking them if asbestos is present in their school buildings. The response suggests 86% of UK schools contain asbestos, far more than previous official estimates.
And in the last 10 years, 158 school teachers have died of mesothelioma. The government have stuck their head in the sand. And so what we want out of this review, we want openness. We want them to say, yes, there is a serious problem. We should have addressed it many years ago, and we haven't.
Removing all asbestos would cost billions and take decades. Few expect it'll ever happen. But in schools, many feel a more rigorous approach to asbestos management is long overdue. Tim Muffet, BBC News.
The world of dog breeding has been rocked by claims that a prize winner at Crufts was poisoned.